Alright, I'm going to show you how to use playlists in Pro Tools. Playlists are great. We use them all the time. So we're going to create a new playlist on the track. Alright, and select somewhere where you want to start recording. Hit record. Arm your track. And go. Start recording. Alright, so this would be something like, let's say I wanted to do a few passes at a particular sound on the screen, and I have an actor that's speaking along with with their own actor. Well, we did our first take. Let's do another one, and we'll call it second take. Hit OK. Now look how it puts it in another track, kind of a sub track. If we hit record again, then it records essentially on the top track or the master track. And then we have our second take. All right, now if we want to do a third take, we hit new again and call it third take. And you'll see, there it goes. So they're all going to be becoming subtracks. And as long as you have one in the top, then you always will have, the most active playlist. Okay, but we're going to show you another way to do the same thing and then how you can employ it. We're going to do playlists and looping. So this is really good for ADR. You have an actor that's trying to practice lines over and over again. And loop recording essentially exactly what it sounds like. And we need to turn on the create new playlist in loop recording. And now every time we loop through, it'll create a new playlist in our track. So we have to also right click on the record button to make sure it's in loop mode. There we go. And we go ahead and arm our track. And then we need to select a region that we want to loop. So this would basically go along with the video. We click and we drag over a section. And we go ahead and start recording. Now you're not going to hear anything, but you'll see it recording. So think, for example, there's some dialogue that you need to replace. Okay, and you notice that the actor gets better and better with each take, but all that time it takes to create a new playlist and rename it and all that is essentially kind of killing the momentum that you're getting. So what this will do when it's done with this region is it's going to loop back, okay, and start recording again. And that audio that just recorded now gets dropped down into a sub track essentially, or the first element of our playlist. Okay, so we can still look at the video, see it's playing, it's still there. And this would be great for things like Foley as well. If you needed to just practice a few tracks and you want to have like 4 or 5 takes at it, you can keep going all day if you want. But once we stop, you'll see now, if we go to view the playlists, there's our first take. And if we want it to be, let's say that's the take, we just hit the arrow, and then that becomes our final version. Okay. We can also solo each take and listen to it individually. And if we like it, we can press the arrow again. And there it is. There's our playlists. Simple and useful.